Yeah, well, last night we had the virtual Winters of Drag Ball, and to add spice to it, Darren Parent, who you just saw, called on Sasha Velour, who is the RuPaul's Drag Race winner. I think season 12. I don't know. I forget. You caught me off guard. Anyway, but she worked in Vermont, and so he knew her, and so he did a nice interview with her. Anyway, Sasha came on our show last night, the Winners of Drag Ball, and she did this, and then we're going to follow that up with Pass the Tea. So take it away, Sasha.
Hi everyone, Sasha Velour here. You may not know it, but I began my drag journey right here in Vermont while I was renting a room at the Hotel Coolidge in White River Junction, Vermont, studying at the Center for Cartoon Studies. It has been quite a journey to get here, and I hold each twist and turn and friendly face with so much love and appreciation. I would not be the queen that I am without all these places, especially Vermont. It's the place where I actually met my partner, Johnny, and I even put on my first drag show right there at the Main Street Museum. Since then, I've toured all over the world with my show, Smoke and Mirrors, and credit where credit is due, I make sure to mention the origins of my drag and the town of White River Junction, Vermont, in every place in the world that I travel. Now more than ever, yeah, I know that's a total cliche, but it also happens to be true. It is of vital importance that we carry on progressive traditions of caring for each other and for those in greatest need together as a community. I know firsthand that these are the traditions Vermont is all about, and together with Vermont Cares, we are going to do just that. As you well know, Vermont Cares provides life-saving harm reduction services, education, and resources to Vermonters affected by HIV, hepatitis C, and substance use. They are increasing access to care, reducing social stigma, and doing vital work to foster compassionate community care. So thank you Vermont Cares for all the amazing work you do for our community, and thank you all for tuning in tonight and supporting this incredible organization.
Girl, that's hot.
Hello and welcome to Pass the Tea. I am Angela Mansberry.
And I'm Sherry Poppins. And this week we are going to be reviewing Drag Race Season 13, episode at this point. But
where are we? When are we? I don't know. All I know is thank you so much, Sasha Velour. That was a beautiful message. If you can support Vermont Cares, it is a wonderful organization. And just a shout out, Sasha Velour, we love you so much.
Love you so much. Such an inspiration to us and probably millions of others around the world. So thank you.
Absolutely. And that is a perfect segue to talk about Drag Race. So this
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Start your engines. So we had our reading challenge, which of course is what? Fundamental. And so the library was open. The best read, though, I think, was that when they called Candy Muse a pug, which
Mick goes, wow, the diversity of this cast. We have gay, trans, and then points at Candy, pug. I was living, and Candy was living too. She was here for it.
That was hysterical. So then we go on to our main challenge of the week, which was inspired by, it was a talk show, Bossy Rossi. And so they had
Bossy Rossi.
A nice improv.
Yeah, it was improv acting challenge. RuPaul breaks them up into groups, gives them all a theme or a base for what they're going to be talking about. And then they took turns in these groups going up to Ross and having a little talk show moment. Who were some of your standouts?
I mean, I think this was a great challenge for Rosé and Tina Burner, two really great improvers. I thought they did a really good job. And Simone, once again, Simone continues to impress me in this competition.
Same. Simone not only gets the comedic timing of speech, but even her body humor, her physical comedy, when she steps over the fence and gives a little peekaboo of her under her dress, that was iconic, you know. So yeah,
and the way that she called her character Deborah.
It brought me back to the factory. It brought me back to that a little bit.
It's really
yeah.
She plays with the way that she says words, which I just think is really, it's such a simple choice, but really funny.
So smart. Yeah. Some not so good ones for me in the challenge were Elliot, unfortunately Utica, and then Lala Ree, which leads us into the runway, which was beads, 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 beads. What did we think about the beads runway?
This was a really fun runway. I feel like everyone kind of approached it very differently. I think the standouts for me, I thought Simone, the beautiful African beading.
So gorgeous. Simone is so good about like bringing culture to her fashion and it still being like so widely appreciated and loved. And like, she's just like nailing it on the head every week. It's so good.
It's so good. That was such a beautiful runway look. And I loved Utica. I mean, I love a beautiful but horror-inspired look. It was a bloody bride. It reminded me of the Haunted Mansion. I was into it.
Yeah, and then I think to round out the top, I really loved Got Mix. Anal bead moment with the latex hair. I was like, oh, I know that.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. That was a really, really great look. And so, yeah, so we had our tops and our bottoms of the week. Our two bottoms that ended up lip syncing were Lala Ree and Elliot.
Right.
Which, you know, it was an okay lip sync. It ended up with Lala Ree going home. But, you know, Lala Ree, that bag outfit will live on forever.
Yeah, the bag outfit will live on forever. And honestly, like, I would be excited to see her live once all this is over and back to normal. I think she's an excellent performer.
Yeah, great entertainer. I agree. I would totally see her live. And so Elliot gets to live another day.
Whether we like it or not.
Oh, and we will have to see how things go next week. And we will be here once again to do Pass the Tea and talk about next week's RuPaul's Drag Race. Once again, I am Angela Mansberry.
And I'm Sherry Poppins. Back to you, Amber. And happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Amber. We love you.
The happiest of birthdays to you, darling. Stay safe. We love you. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Bam.
Bam.
Girl, that's hot.
Yeah!